gentlemen. I was just poking around and decided to come back for supplies when we got a trophy for starting this conversation, just saying hi again. So okay, let's see what it is. What's all the fuss about?
The Crimson attendant watches over his charge wordlessly, but pride lurks in his expression.
What? Nothing. Okay, just say hi, and you get a trophy. Sure. Thanks, Bob. I wonder, is there another tournament already? Do you think? Just monsters?
Welcome, warriors. Have you come to enter the open tournament? The man asks.
Oh, just in another tournament.
He elaborates that anyone is welcome to join the festive event, and the winner of 3 matches will receive an extravagant prize.
Sure.
The man further advises you that only those with the utmost confidence in their strength should enter. You had better steel yourself for some tough competition before signing up.
Let me save real quick.
You have more important matters to deal with. You politely refuse.
We're here.
Once you add your names to the roster, the receptionist gives you a stout nod and
Give it a
opens
shot.
the doors to the arena.
Give it one try. Why not? Hot-blooded housewife.
Don't hold back.
Oh, this is cute. She does have 26 attack. That's a knife, bro.
Excellent.
I didn't just give her a normal attack. Damn. Ah, she resists. See?
Magnificent.
Can't paralyze her anyway. Oh god, nice. 30. That's just raw 30? That ignores defense. Yeah, we are not suited for this. Goodbye, Flash. That's his name. No idea what she could be weak to. Not weak to lightning. Just hit her. Just hit her again. Yeah, it is bolt damage, so she's not weak to lightning. I don't have wind, I don't think. Didn't even look. Oh, God. Show me deadly poison. Bolt down. Okay. I'll take it. Just hit it. Bye.
Yikes.
Yikes is right.
Excellent.
God. She's got the bolt weakness. We have to do it now. Oh. Okay, that's fine. It's not death. We have Supremes. We got a lot more Supremes than we do revives. Damn.
Are you ready for your second match? The receptionist
Oh,
asked.
thank God we can come
If
back
not,
later.
You're welcome to come back later.
Later.
Tell the receptionist that you intend to come back later. And he nods in understanding. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready.
Seven hells. Check your skills.
The tournament is currently underway. Are you ready to begin your second match? The receptionist asks. You give him a firm nod, and he responds
Don't
with a
die on me now.
smile. Don't die on me now, he says cryptically, as he ushers you and your allies to the arena.
The old fellow and his merry monsters. Blizzard might have been useful here. I did not heal. I think we just lose this one. That's fine.
You lost. A fine effort, the receptionist remarks as he hands you a consolation prize. Why don't you come back? You can retry your second match when you return, he informs you.
Quality Omnisalve. Good. I was wondering when we got them. Yeah, you leave it one. That makes sense.
The fisherman mumbles to himself. Oh, I just want some nice salty sea grapes.
I first saw him off camera. Sorry, folks. You missed the bigger dialogue. Huh. There's no settings menu.
And fight. Fortune favors the bold. Magnificent.
Ah, yes, we're not doing the story yet. Interesting. Could it be a grind spot, perhaps?
You weren't really looking to sell anything, so you ignore it and go on your way.
Alright, visual check, even though there's no one here. Hello. Supreme in Spirit Elixir. I see.
Show 'em what you got.
Nice. About damn time we got some fire.
And fight. Laddie greedily eyes the fishing rod on the boat. You can't help but feel she is eager to have another go. Do you want to? Laddie's eyes light up. The rod is in her hands, and the line in the water before you can finish your question. Minutes pass. Suddenly, the rod jerks toward the water. Laddie's eyes dart toward you, pleading for guidance. The water before you roils and bubbles. There's definitely something alive on the end of the line. Laddie waits patiently for her prey to tire before pulling back on the rod. What should erupt from the water but a monster, and one none too pleased to have a hook embedded in its flesh. Sometimes you hook a monster. It's an occupational hazard, you say, taking note of Laddie's thoroughly vexed expression. It will be a good long while before she even so much as looks at another fishing rod.
Darn.
Ahoy, matey. Magnificent.
Come on, learn something else already.
Ah, the great open sea. Oh, excuse me. You can't. Excellent. Magnificent. Good work. Nope. Stop right there. I don't know what it is, but there's just something so relaxing about the sound of waves, isn't there? I love it. Show 'em what you got. Fortune favors the bold. The rush of the wind filling your senses, you open up the navigation map to check your current position and heading. In the eastern region of the sea, there is supposed to be an island with a maiden living on it. However, the present look of the skies makes it clear that those waters will soon be battered by a storm. You could still turn back now if you so choose. You change the ship's course to steer well clear of the storm.
This thing's already beaten up as it is.
After a long voyage, you happen upon the North Isle. On the North Isle, you will hear the tale of a maiden in white. Very well then, prepare to go ashore. The North Isle is home to a range of majestic snow-capped peaks, the grandeur of which serves as a constant reminder to the residents of just how small they are. Having grown accustomed to life on the ocean, Laddie helps you prepare to moor the vessel.
Yeah, I love you, Bonbon, but you're looking a little beat up. We only just finished putting you together.
Lack, meanwhile, continues to laze about within the confines of Laddie's hood. Looks like Lack won't be needing dinner tonight, you muse to yourself as you unfurl the map. From the wharf extends a well-maintained road, which no doubt leads to civilization. You are greeted by sublime white gates, the likes of which you've never seen. As you attempt to pass through them and enter the city, someone garbed entirely in white rushes out, as if running from something, and crashes into you. You cannot see their face for the white mask covering it, but the fact that they have a weapon in hand makes you think they're a city soldier. You extend a hand to the soldier, who tumbled to the ground after your collision. "Out of my way," the soldier shouts, their voice muffled by the mask, before charging at you. Apparently, they want to fight. You parry the soldier's sword, then watch as they flee to the west. This must be a stela of the Isle's guardian spirit. Good work. Fight him off. Crystal clear water runs through canals in the white-wreathed city. This place is far more beautiful than any village you've ever visited. Welcome to Alabaster City, the soldier at the gate greets, though his eyes don't even glance your way. You suppose he's busy monitoring the streets. As you look around, you see soldiers gathered in a ravaged corner of the city. You can't help but wonder what transpired there. Despite that, the other residents carry on with their daily lives as if nothing is amiss. The contrast strikes you as strange. Alabaster City seems intolerant of impurity. It makes you wonder if its history is as spotless as its appearance. Welcome to Alabaster City, the soldier bellows in unison with their colleague to the right of the city gates. Welcome to Alabaster City, the soldier bellows in unison with their colleague to the left of the city gates. The soldier sternly surveys the people walking up and down the street, periodically pausing to write something down on a piece of paper. The innkeeper beckons you in with a warm smile. You inquire as to the price of a room, only to receive a soft, "Oh, that won't be necessary." Befuddled, you ask why. "I could tell from the moment I laid eyes on you poor pathetic lot that it simply wouldn't be right to ask you for money," she says blithely.
Come on, man. You ain't gotta be like that.
"The city is safe, thanks to the maiden and the soldiers," the girl exclaims. She seems to have not a care in all the world.
What the hell is on your hands? Okay. Doesn't tell me what the hell's on her hands, though.
If I shop here, I'll have to shop next door as well, the woman mutters to herself as she peruses the necklaces on display. It would only be fair, she says, trying on one of the necklaces. Do your part to keep Alabaster City clean. The soldier holds out a bag, hoping to collect the refuse of passers-by. What a thankless task protecting Alabaster City's image must be.
Yeah, you got a guy, not cans. A trash guy. A trash man instead of a trash can. That's a little... Sorry, bro. If I could tip you, I would.
Your group enters a frightfully disordered armorer. Half-finished bits of plate, pauldrons, and other protectives litter the interior of the establishment. The owner and resident blacksmith is mumbling to himself. Someday, I'll forge the strongest suit of armor in the land.
Gee, I wonder if that's a hint.
You ask him about this, and he proclaims that he aims to make a name for himself as a smith by crafting the greatest armor in the land, which will in turn help his business to flourish. Unfortunately, he continues, the ores he needs to produce higher quality armor have proven difficult to procure, leaving him rather frustrated. The proprietor of the shop says to you, if you come across any rare ore, by all means, bring it to me. The purveyor of armor once more welcomes you to the shop and is ready to give your coin a loving new home.
Haha.
What can
First
I do
time I
for
heard
you?
that one.
The proprietor asks. Will that be all? The proprietor asks. If anything bad happens, the maiden and the soldiers handle it, the boy says, though clearly bored with the peaceful city. This area is off limits, the soldier says, stopping you in your tracks. Among the townsfolk peacefully going about their day, you see two young women making quite the racket. It's all your fault, one woman shouts at the other, whose eyes run with tears. They appear to be fighting. No fighting, Lack exclaims in a rare bout of righteousness. Get out of my sight, you weird puppet, the woman retorts. Lack is shocked. She may be right about Lack being strange, but you admittedly feel a bit bad for it. The self-assured woman is Lanka, the Ivory Maiden and keeper of the island's destiny. The woman being berated is Krim, the Ivory Maiden's attendant. The women explain that they were entrusted with killing the deserter who ravaged the town. Lanka claims that the deserter escaped because of her bungling attendant and noogies a fist against either side of Krim's head. Lanka gives your group a long, appraising look before whispering, "You'll do nicely." Consider this a great honor, she continues, then orders you to help her in the search for the deserter. You had wanted to ask her about her maiden's relic, but now it seems you have no choice but to obey her command. You wonder if the masked soldier you saw earlier could be the deserter the Ivory Maiden is after. You inform her that the soldier fled to the west. According to the Maiden and her attendant, a woodland known as the Mystic Forest lies in that direction. From out of nowhere, a sweet fragrance wafts over you. You look up to see ripe fruit in the tree above. There's a reasonably sized stone at your feet. A precise pitch at the tree's bough could knock some fruit loose. You take the stone in hand and wind up. Your pitch strikes a ripened fruit dead on. Its splatter rains down upon your heads.
Damn, okay. Everyone takes 10. Hell of a failure.
Ahead of you on the path, you spot a woman crouched on the ground. It looks as though she's twisted her ankle. She looks up at you and asks,
I don't have any, sorry.
"Don't suppose you could spare any salve?" Unfortunately, you have no salve. The woman rubs her pained leg and hangs her head, lamenting, "Oh, poor me."
Can't just give her the better one. It's gotta be the basic.
You draw some salve from your pack and give it to the woman. She gulps it down in one go, and then starts jumping up and down with considerable vigor. "Medicine, am I right? It's the one thing we can all count on," she says with a broad smile.
Yeah. I remember where the medicine comes from in the last game. Thank you, Isle Dragon.
"This is all I have, but it's yours." She hands you a small token of her appreciation.
Hey, thank you.
She explains that they were given to her as a souvenir by a friend. But alas, she isn't one for seafood. You put the sack of sea grapes into your pack and continue on your journey. Are these what you're talking about? Out of your pack, you take a bag given to you by a woman you'd met previously. and show the contents to the man. The man's eyes light up the moment they fall upon the tiny fruits of the sea. Almost instantly, he blurts out, "I'll take them off your hands." You hand your sea grapes to the fisherman. No sooner do you hand them to him than he begins devouring them with great gusto. Through a mouthful of sea grapes, the fisherman says, "Here, take this as thanks." He holds something out to you. He explains that he caught it in his net in some ocean or another. It had an unusual shape, so
he's just giving me some trash. Thanks, buddy.
Throw it away. You push the bent stick into your pack. It sticks out a bit, and you think to yourself that it's not the easiest thing to fit in there. Fight him off. Fortune favors the bold. The Mystic Forest is a dense wood. Travelers who have ventured through the closely packed flora claim to have experienced mysterious happenings within. Upon entering the sprawling forest, you notice Krim trembling as her eyes dart about. When you ask her what she's worried about, she explains that there are rumors of talking trees. She suspects it's the work of specters. That's just superstition, Lanka says condescendingly.
I completely forgot. We have to actually take the relic back to the spire. The Crimson Relic. maybe not? Yeah, I guess not. Huh. Well, okay.
The Mystic Forest is a dense wood. Travelers who have ventured through the closely packed flora claim upon entering the sprawling forest, you notice that's just superstition, Blanca says condescendingly. And fight. A somnolent tree. A somnolent tree looks in your direction.
Okay.
If you wish to go further, heed our voices, the tree says eloquently as you approach. Lanka, who had claimed talking trees to be mere superstition, shrieks loudly and holds fast to Krim. Thinking at the attendant's chance to lord this over the maiden, you glance over, but Krim, in her surprise, has fainted. Her eyes rolled back into her head.
Okay, damn.
The tree continues to speak, unbothered by your party. Healthy trees are rooted in honesty. Frail trees in falsehood, it says. You wonder if the tree's enigmatic words are some
I
sort
wonder.
of hint to get through the forest.
Yo, Panacea.
The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree speaks in a weak voice, as if it might fall over at any second. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. You feel an energetic aura bursting forth from the talking tree. And fight. As you walk through the tall grass, you hear a lively voice behind you shout, "Good luck!" After doing as the sprightly tree said, you're able to move forward. It seems that the tree near the entrance spoke true. If you lose your way up ahead, perhaps you should listen to what the other trees have to say. You enter an area where the grass grows tall, but suddenly reach a dead end. Fight him off. Magnificent. The ivory attendant complains as you make your way through the dense trees, repeatedly invoking Lanka's wrath. Each time, Laddie pats the crestfallen Krim on the head. You hope to pacify Lanka, but rather than being soothed, she simply pouts. I'm a brilliant maiden. I deserve better than this. She explains that in Alabaster City, maiden and attendant are decided by national decree and cannot be contested. It appears each island's maiden and attendant have a unique relationship. You hear the whispers of a small tree's voice in your ears. The voice is frail and followed by a sigh. It sounds like the tree really hates travelers. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree enthusiastically teaches you the way. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree directs you one way in a frail voice. Magnificent. As you walk through the tall grass, you hear a lively voice shout from behind. Yes, that's right. Magnificent. Magnificent. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The words sound as if they're being wrung out from the tree itself. You wonder if you can take them at face value. You hear snoring nearby. When you look, you see what appears to be a healthy tree snoozing away. Despite your curiosity, you decide to leave without doing anything. Congrats. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree trembles in its frailty. You wonder if it fears humans. As you walk through the tall grass, you hear a weak voice murmur, "Die." Seeing you distracted by the voice, nearby monsters take the chance to launch a surprise attack. After defeating the monsters, you pause to catch your breath. Suddenly, your surroundings start to distort. When the warping finally stops, you realize that you've returned to a familiar path. It appears you took a wrong turn somewhere and must find your way anew. Magnificent. And fight. Magnificent. The tree suddenly begins speaking to you. The tree's voice trembles in fear. You wonder what would happen if you did wake up the slumbering tree. You gently shake the tree, despite having just awoken. The tree speaks in a lively voice. My apologies. When it does, you see a path on the other side. Apparently, the tree is allowing you to pass. As you walk through the tall grass, you hear a gloomy voice calling to you from afar. You think you're so clever, it says. And fight. At last, you won't get away, Lanka shouts. Leave me alone, the masked soldier pleads. But the Ivory Maiden pays their words no mind and charges into battle. The Ivory Maiden's powerful strike cleaves through the soldier's mask. Broken, the mask crumbles to the ground in pieces.
They're twins!
Everyone gasps.
You can't run away from being a maiden. Nice try.
The face beneath the mask looks just like Lanka's. I just want to live.
Yeah, she's the real maiden.
Glaring at your party.
What, and Lanka's the attendant, you think?
Realizing that everyone is taken aback by her appearance, she seizes the opportunity to flee deeper into the forest. Lack, in true boneheaded fashion, asks, "Do you have a twin or something?" Lanka, absorbed in her own thoughts, hasn't an ear for Lack's words. Though originally tasked with killing a deserter, you find yourselves faced with a woman who bears a striking resemblance to the Ivory Maiden. You get a creeping feeling that something sinister lurks.
Yeah, she's the real maiden. She just said she didn't want to die.
Pristine facade.
She knows what happens.
Okay, want me to take you to the exit so you don't get lost in all these trees?
Yes, thank you.
You make your way toward the forest exit. By the time you make it out of the woods, Lanka has returned to her normal self. You explain that you're on a journey to help Laddie become a maiden and need the maiden's relic. Lanka tells you that the relic is proof of her maidenship and more precious than life itself, then promptly refuses to give it to you. However, in honor of you helping her on her nationally decreed mission, she agrees to accompany you to the spire. A maiden must always be benevolent, she says, her eyes shining with pride at her lofty position.
Oh wow, that just tells you there's a twin, huh?
You escort Lanka and Krim to your vessel. I'm surprised it even floats, Lanka whispers. I never thought the deck would be stained in a maiden's blood, you think to yourself as the ungrateful words leave her mouth. As if sensing your murderous intent, Laddie looks at you and takes deep breaths, urging you to take your own.
Golly. I say again, I kind of think that Blorpo's mission is to kill the maidens. But, you know, I am probably wrong.
What a desolate place, Lanka murmurs. You suppose it is, especially compared to Alabaster City. You all stand before the altar, the Ivory Maiden and her attendant included. So what do we do here? Lanka asks. As if on cue, Lack begins chanting his mysterious chant. As the screams of Lanka and Krim fill your ears, you surrender yourself to the dazzling light. After passing through the altar and entering the heart's domain, neither the Ivory Maiden nor her attendant can contain their surprise. Lack, wise in the ways of this world, quickly briefs them on the situation. After digesting Lack's words, Lanka turns to Laddie and says, "Your heart is quite a dark place."
Haha, same.
Laddie hangs her head heavily, tears in her eyes. Your mission remains unchanged. Somewhere, there is a heart scar that must be healed.
But what about the last one? I even came back and checked.
There's a heart scar to the west, Lack says. Trusting in his words, you head that way. Fight him off.
Burdenberg.
You reach Burdenberg, a town rife with laddie's woes. The residents here cannot help but hate those who lay bare their true feelings. As soon as you enter the town, your nose is assailed by a strange odor. It appears a muddy marsh has inundated the place. You see a girl
classic,
gleefully
these
playing
two.
with the mud. Upon closer inspection, you recognize her as Fila, the Azure Maiden. When you introduce Fila to Lanka, the Ivory Maiden responds sardonically. "You seem to be having a lot of fun for a maiden," says the one who looks like she's itching to have a good time, Fila replies playfully. It appears she hit the nail on the head as Lanka's face reddens. "How dare you?" the Ivory Maiden shouts, though nothing more makes it out of her mouth. "Don't cause trouble." You hear a familiar voice. It sounds like the Azure attendant. Suddenly, Hyde appears, splashing around in the muddy marsh. Fila and Hyde pay you no mind whatsoever as they frolic in the mud. Don't hold back. And fight. You see an old man gulping down the contents of a mud-filled cask.
Ooh.
When he notices your party, he suddenly asks, "You young'uns up for a challenge?" Don't overdo it, you caution him, well aware of his age, when suddenly his fist comes flying at you. Despite his elderly appearance, he moves swiftly. He can easily hold his own against you, and your duel results in a draw. You've got a long way to go, the old man tells you, as he drinks mud from his cask. You've got a long way to go, the old man tells you, as he drinks mud from his cask. What should we do today? The man murmurs to himself as he uses mud to craft a human-sized doll. When you ask him what he's doing, he says that he doesn't have any friends, so he's making a mud buddy. Thinking it might get lonesome with the mud buddy as his only company, you decide to become his friend. The doll begins to wriggle and writhe before transforming into something that looks just like you. This is all possible thanks to the mud, he says cheerfully, happy to finally have a friend. To your surprise, the residents seem rather grateful to the muddy marsh at the town center. You decide that it may be worth investigating. Teamwork, good work. It appears the volume of mud in the marsh has decreased. Perhaps because of all the uses the villagers have found for it. From within the marsh, stairs appear. Fortune favors the bold. And fight. Fight him off. Don't hold back. Magnificent. Fight him off. magnificent. You see a little girl drowning in the marsh. Without a moment's hesitation, you leap into the marsh to save the girl. You swim to the girl and grab onto her, but she smiles as if her drowning had been an act and praises you. You really are a hero, aren't you? The girl then gets sucked into the marsh and disappears.
What the fuck? Okay, 2 entrances.
Show 'em what you got. Fortune favors the bold. Fight him off. Magnificent. Excellent. And fight. Magnificent. Magnificent. And fight. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Alright folks, I got other stuff to do, so that'll do it for right now. We'll see you later on when we continue. Hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good day. Mwah.